We are addicted to our emotions. Every single situation, every single interaction will present us with options. What do we want to feel? If we carry resentment and anger, unreleased anger inside of us, we are going to take use of any encounter to feel angry in order to feel strong. We want to feel strong. We want to feel balanced. We want to feel alive. We want to feel stimulated. And this is the reason why we see people and we see ourselves reacting to things over proportionately to what they are. It's when your parents react to something you say. It's when people in the line in the supermarket react, overreact. It's basically an invitation. Every single interaction is an invitation. What do you want to feel? And the secret is there is always a little bit of a break. And that break is between the invitation and are you going to accept it? It's an invitation of, this is pulling anger out of me. Am I going to pull this anger out here? Or am I going to breathe? Just choose something different. It's all chemistry. It's all chemistry in a way that anger produces certain chemicals in the body. And also joy produces certain chemicals in the body. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, or cortisol. If we are stuck in victim mode, like the 90% of the world, victim mode is actually pleasant. If you are in that, and if you are addicted to that, it's still some sort of chemical inside you. It's not the void. And everything is better than the void, for most. If you have people around you that are in victim mode, you will kind of sense that there is an affinity to always feel and complain and be low and be powerless. And if you come to them with joy and they are wired for these types of chemicals in their body, these types of emotions like victimhood, they won't be able to go into that. It's because it's wired. It's wired, and what is wired more quickly fires. What more often fires gets wired. It's neurons, it's chemistry in the body. So the more breath work we do, the more we decondition our emotions through human design, for example, the bigger the break is, the bigger the pause is that I'm talking about. And the pause is, and this is what I've been starting to feel a lot recently since going really, really deep into my victimhood. Where in my life have I been a victim? Where in my life have I chosen to feel a certain way because I was used to feel like that? Because then that fuels something else, and that fuels something else. And then in the end it fuels, oh, life is unfair. Or I'm so sensitive. So when I realized that, for example, one of the biggest things was I'm too sensitive. Like, all these people need to stay quiet because I'm sensitive to sound. That's not how the world works. This was an excuse for me to stay in victim mode, not an excuse to heal my nervous system to the point where now I can be around loud noise. With breath work, with human design, with identifying my victim mind, with aligning my mind with my spine, with accepting generational trauma. Do you know that there was an experiment with rats where one generation of rats was given electric shock when they would be given nuts or something that rats like, and 3 generations after that, who were not given an electric shock, would flinch at the smell of nuts. So who knows how many of these emotions are in our bodies just by being the children of people that, for example, for me, the Yugoslavian war in Eastern Europe, famine, scarcity, bombs when I was born, stuff like that. How many people have emotional abuse in their lineage or whatever type of abuse? How many people carry things? And it's not only from generation. I'm just saying that there's many things that are not even from this life, let alone from this life. So breathwork, human design, therapy, going into our own victim mode, taking responsibility for ourselves and not for the world, as what all of us, most of us do, is I need to bend myself and say perfect things at the perfect moment so I would not trigger people. And now you can see that people will get triggered if you say the most beautiful things. Like I've really tested this. I've really tested this, that there were people in my life where if I bend myself, they are still complaining. If I say it like it is, they're still complaining. If I try to be the best, you know, the fluffiest, walking on eggshells, never stirring the boat, being absolutely perfect, like they say, they judge people from my family. Why are you wearing that? Why are you eating that? Judgment, shame, guilt. And then I would go and I would wear what they want me to wear. I would eat what they want me to eat. I would behave in a way that they want. And they still complain about their life. They're still miserable. And then you realize it's never about you. It's that people choose their own emotions based on addiction to the emotions. It's not an easy pill to swallow. I've been trying to swallow it whole for maybe the past whole week, as I've uncovered some things when going deep into judgment and shame from the family, and I'll make a separate video about that. And this is all the stuff that I've integrated now. And it's not easy. It took me a week of the void. And the void is always going to be the solution, guys. I need to tell you this. Anytime you want to change and integrate and change your operating system in your body, change your cellular memory, change your posture, change your emotional flow, change your prosperity versus lack, so abundance and self-worth versus self-hate that we've been taught. It's gonna take some crying, it's gonna take some ego death, it's gonna take some void, it's gonna take a lot of gentleness with ourselves. Breath work is there for you, human design is there for you, emotional regulation is there for you, and I'm there for you with all these things. It's a hard topic. Therefore, think about it in these terms. Voluntarily facing the dragon is not the same as ignoring the dragon and then the dragon eats you when you don't even know it's gonna be there. So always in life, we are either gonna face the dragon voluntarily, short term, you know, go into the fire on our own terms, and then long term it gives you pleasure and ease. And I've done it, I've changed, I've healed. Or short-term pleasure, ignoring the dragon for short term, numbing ourselves, escaping it, and then long term we have no idea when it's gonna pop up, because it's gonna pop up. It's energy that needs to move, and it's either gonna move as we want it or it's gonna move as the world moves you. So do you want to be moved by the world, or do you want to move on your own terms? I want to move on my own terms. And guys, let me tell you, the reality shifts intensely when you can choose what you want to feel. When you can finally have that little pause between the invitation to feel anger and you finally choosing. It's a different world. It's a completely different world. I'm grateful to have come here. Peace, health, abundance, wholeness, prosperity, courage to be everything, clarity at the end of that tunnel, courage to feel everything, and clarity that comes at the end of that tunnel. Peace, health, abundance, wholeness. Check out icreatelines.com for a way to send an email inquiry if you wish to work with me. There is also a link to my free Telegram channel where I regularly share resources and inspirational content. There are ways to get in touch. There are testimonials. There are audio courses you can buy. There is my book that you can buy. Everything is on icreatelines.com. Check out all the other content. Courage, clarity, connection, choice, compassion.